Let's have a look in here first. We'll see how they're going. I can see the cockbird's just on the nest. He's just getting off. Hey, you guys are looking a little bit friendlier today, and you've made a real mess in here, which I'm going to have to clean up. I only just got home from work, and I thought I'd sneak up here and catch a little bit of a peek, but doesn't, well, you're getting along fine. So if you remember, we put these pair in here. This is like a privacy box, really. I don't know if I'm going to breed in here. I might move them over into another nest box, but I just wanted to get them paired up, and it looks like we have, because before, you can see the way he's looking at it too. He's like, come back, come on, which is good. Before, she was just like really aggressive. She didn't want nothing to do with him, but being in this little love box has sort of changed their attitudes a little bit, which is good. So oh yeah, she's keen. Which is what I wanted to see. I brought these Krugers. The blue bar is one of the Krugers, and I've just not been able to get them to breed. It is partly some of my fault as well, because I don't have enough hens. And Little Storm here on the right, she's available now, so I thought, we'll try and at least get 1 or 2 rounds out, and hopefully we'll be able to test them, because this cockbird's really nice. I don't mind him. So hopefully we can get those guys down on some eggs. Have a little bit of a closer look at him. He's looking really, really nice. So hopefully we can produce a few little babies out of them. Like I said, I don't think I'll keep them in this box. I'll move them over into here, I'd say, and put them into a bigger box. And once I get them, dialed into there, we should be able to let them free roam around the inside there, which is better. I just like give them more room as possible. And we're not really interested in breeding heaps of birds, so we don't really need sort of to push birds into here just yet. I like to keep this free. We do have quite a few young birds coming soon, so what we can do is we can put quarantine them in here or things like that. He's strutting around, I can see him there. She's in there. Oh, this is good. I'm pretty excited, because that's going to be a really, I can't wait for that. Let's continue on. This is where I want to move them across to. The cockbird before, he was actually in this box here. So that is probably where I'll put him, because he's been in there before, and he should go back in there and settle quite easily without causing too much trouble. That's the problem I don't want, is I can move the cocks around a little bit, but I don't want to mess around too much. We just want to get a few rounds out and do what we can. But gosh, we'll have a look at that in a minute. But the pink mineral powder, I've stripped that clean again. What's going on, gal? So I'm hoping this little hen's going to give us another round of eggs soon. Because she's a new hen, she's just her first year breeding. It's sometimes a bit difficult for them, but hopefully she gives us 1 or 2 more rounds. But we'll see. No stress. We'll just slowly get there. So we definitely want to get those 2 in that box. And I'm hoping these ones will hatch soon too. So this is the other Kruger cock that I've got. He's a good father. The first round we got off to Meadows, but I'd say these ones can't be too far off hatching, to be honest. They're going to be reasonably close, but we'll get there. Isn't that right, Mr. Kruger? Yeah, he's not too stressed. He's pretty chilled. He's good. He did get beaten up by Leo pretty badly not long ago, but he's sort of bounced back. And then previous to that, he was a little bit, he wasn't a bit under the weather as well, so we bounced him back as well. How are you two going? Hopefully this weekend I should be able to open up this box and start getting them out and walking around. And Apache's just a character. He's going to show off like normal. And Storm, she's looking pretty good, to be honest. She's I'm trying her with a younger male. We've had her with Leo before, and he's like 7 years old. And although that's not like super old, sometimes when it starts getting around that age, you can get sometimes some birds go infertile quite early. You just don't know. So we're just taking our time, no stress in pushing them too hard. So I thought, we might just because she's quite young. She's only what colour is she? She's got a green one, so it must be 2018 maybe. So she's only 4 years old, so she should be fine to keep pumping us out a few rounds. I really only like, if we can just get 1 round out of them, I'm happy. I'm just doing a bit of a testing now. I want to breed a few and just see you know, how the babies go. We'll off-fly them and get a feel for them, and I may keep one back for breeding as stock. Maybe if it's a hen. I want hens. I need hens. I keep saying it, but that was our big problem this year. I didn't have enough hens that want to breed. The cockbirds are all keen, so we'll see. We may go 2 rounds, but you know, I do want to sort of mix a few pairings up this season of, you know, at the end now. We're kind of at the end. Hey girl, what are you doing? So she's got 2 eggs now, which is really, really good as well. So we may, I don't know, I'm definitely going to let her hatch these ones out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to let her go 1 more round. Just not sure yet. Like I said, I'm doing a little bit of experimenting now. I did say that was what was going to happen earlier in the season. We've got majority of the team out. Now we're just doing a little bit of tinkering to see, you know, if anything breeds nice. And mixing a few of the different bloodlines. This guy at the back here is pretty big. I'm just bringing him up here into the light. Looking quite nice. Getting a few white flighters this year, so it's going to be quite interesting. It's really, really nice actually. I don't mind that checkery with the white flights. We did send off some similar colorways. He's funny, this one, he's just shuffling around in the nest. But yeah, these ones won't be too far out, and we'll get them weaned, not too far. But they're looking pretty good. This, I think it's a cockbird. Actually, the hen as well, they actually both produce like that real sooty color. You'll notice they've got these real dark feet. All their features are real dark too. So, you know, he produced a few like that last year, and so did she. So, putting them together is going to be reasonably interesting. And what we got last night, which is really good, is this little hen's laid again. So it's just a little bit different in this pairing. So this hen, she did mother the 2 babies previously that we had. They were in this side, but we've moved over here now because I've changed the cockbirds. The cockbird that she was paired up with, I'm going to send that off to someone, and I'm only going to keep one of the cassats because I brought the cassats as a pair and they turned out to both be cocks. So what I've done now is paired her up to the other one, which I do really like, the non-pied one. He's here somewhere, and I thought, you know what, I'll give him a couple of rounds. And this was pretty much one of the only hens I sort of had free, so I thought I'll bring her back over here and pair her up. So that's what we've done. So she laid that first egg last night, and tomorrow afternoon she's going to lay that second one, and then she'll be straight into it. But those babies from her, they've gone to the Meadow 1 loft race. They're really, really nice. I was actually pretty surprised how those turned out. So that's why I was like, you know what, we'll go a couple more rounds, but we'll pair it up to the other one so it doesn't interfere with me sending that off to someone. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I just wanted to bring the cockbird over here so we can get them together for a good look. Not a bad pair. I think they work quite well together. So this one, I think, was the one was meant to be a hen, but it turned out to be a cockbird. So yeah, I brought them as a pair and got them shipped over, and then they just didn't get along too well, so I had to improvise a little bit. But I'm pretty happy how this pair is shaping out. The other one we have is a half brother to this. I think they've got the same father, maybe different mothers, but they're all pure cassats and they're off import birds, so we can't ask for much else really here in Australia. We're reasonably limited to what we can get easily. It is really hard to get birds imported, and especially now it's near impossible, and a lot of the guys are finding that. But you know, one day, who knows, we might import our own birds, but that's something financially I'm not really willing to commit to just yet because it's expensive. Oh, I just caught yours. Again. Oh, we're definitely going to have fertile eggs this time, I think. Good job. Gonna be some more 83 best kettles coming soon. And again, this is unreal. Maybe it's 83 that's the problem. He just can't keep up with this, a young hen. Super, this is gonna be good. Anyway, see you in the next video.